Hey guys, so we're back here today. I was really excited to see what would happen after all the rain and after the really wet weekend. So I kind of came down here. I'm not really well prepared. I only have the fork. I don't have the brush cutter, so I can't really cut any of that. But if you look right here, this entire little matted area, that's all the debris we pulled out from here. Maybe I'll try to pull back some of that today. But I kind of just want to show, if you look at this part, it's kind of hard to tell, but almost all the sediment that was here last week is pretty much gone. It's just gravel and pebbles. Another thing is that the water level increased. It got about an inch higher. So all those rains that went through here this weekend, they definitely had an impact. Like right now I'm just standing here in my boots and I could feel that the current is a lot stronger. But let's kind of just look at what happened. So if you look at here, look in this area, it's just basically gravel and rocks. Maybe I'll try to take a before and after, or I'll compare before and after of what it is right now to how it was next week or last week. But a little bit of the remnants, as you can see this sediment right here. You kind of see that? That was basically this entire area before. Now, stepping on it, it's the hard surface. It's just the concrete or whatever. So that's actually kind of cool. But yeah, let's go down here. Gotta be careful since the current is a little stronger. Oh yeah, look at that. That's duckweed. I don't know how that got there, but that's interesting. It's down here. This entire area is probably gonna get covered up soon too. But then, I don't know if you can tell, looking in these little cracks, see, there's what's left of the sediment. Like right here, just a little bit. It kind of got mixed up with the moss. But wow, the current is a lot stronger now. On one of the last videos, I had somebody comment and they're like talking about all the grass clippings. So if you look at it, in some areas, you still have little pieces of grass, but for the most part, they're starting to break down. Like this is getting really soft. Right here. Oh, there's a little bit more here. I think this was from when I cut it last time. Maybe a little bit over there too. There's a lot of duckweed in there too. But yeah, look at that. It's not as deep over there. I'm not sure how it looks down over there. I've never been there. So I took a few steps in here. I'm gonna watch out, there's a spider web. I don't know if you can see that guy. There's that. I don't remember if I did that. If I pushed that down. I'll have to rewatch the video. But I'm not really sure why I'm looking down here. Just kind of curious. Actually, I don't think I did that. But one thing I do know for sure is that there definitely is a waterfall or some kind of something there. Let me try picking this up. I don't know if you can see that. From here it looks like there's branches that are built up. So I'll probably try to clean some of that up. And then if I remove this, yeah, look at that. You have branches here too. Oh, look at that. It's a beaver knobbin. Oh wait, hold up. And I'm kind of just looking around here. And seeing some of this wood makes me think this is the old Beaver Dam. I don't know if you kind of look at this part. There's a lot of buildup. That would be very awkward if this was a huge beaver lodge on this side and that side, because that means I'm basically in their house, and I'm standing 2 feet in water. This is so vulnerable, man. Okay, I think I'll just stick to doing it chunk by chunk, piece by piece. I won't rush getting in there too far. But okay, let's try to clean up some of this stuff. I want to take some of these roots, these huge this carpets, and I want to throw them up there. Before I get in too far, let's kind of just take a peek at the flow. It's good the sun's there because you can have an idea of how the water's flowing. So this side it's kind of strong, this side it's a little slower. So let's pull up that grass that's over there on the left side and see how much it changes. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that, how the water right now is kind of dirty. Is that noticeable? Yeah, right here you have clean water, and then right here you have water with dirt inside of it. So basically by pulling up all those layers of grass, we opened up the channel again. And now I think we freed up about 1.5 foot of more space where water can flow. I'm not really sure how it looked like before. I already forgot, but it does appear to be flowing a lot stronger now. There's a lot stronger of a culvert current happening, so that's good. That's awesome. Let's try look at it from here. Yeah. Looking at this side, there's still probably a lot of stuff. We could probably, from this point on, oops, cut all this and just go straight. Now I also kind of want to show you guys this part. So if you see right here, I don't know if the camera's good enough, but you have, well, closer up, you have all these strands of grass. Right here you have strands that are going like this. Now these are the old layers of canary grass, and what I kind of want to show is canary grass is probably one of the coolest plants, or I don't know, most extreme. So pulling back this little layer, you kind of look at it, how it's all breaking down. Like this right here is basically mulch, and then you kind of have the outer layers where it's not dead yet, but it's dying, and then you have new layers. Basically what happens here is kind of my theory behind it, is as these little pieces die, or as the reeds die, the grass falls over like this, right? And it leans up here into the roots. And what ends up happening is that as these pieces die, the roots, they start connecting to these pieces of canary grass. And from there, what ends up happening, you see, look at this little root ball. This right here starts collecting dirt. And as this starts collecting dirt, you kind of have something like this, where it's roots, dirt, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And so if you kind of think about it, this entire wall right here, oops, this entire little wall is slowly expanding year by year. As more and more grass grows, you know, this wall will just get thicker and thicker. So that's kind of my little theory of why. I'm kind of saying it very confidently. Wow, this is very soft. Yeah, this right here, this dirt, or I don't want to call it, it's like it's very clean. Well, yeah, it's clean. You can tell it's sediment. There's not a lot of pebbles. There's not a lot of big chunks of anything. Just nice, clean dirt. Very well fertilized. And so basically what happens, all this occurs, this stuff starts building up layer by layer by layer by layer. Basically what's happening here, like this is a good example too. This little part, you have the layers that are building up, and then maybe there's some roots here. Yeah, there's roots here too. You see like this piece? This grass? Well, this side's a little different because it has wood. There's a old branch that's in here, but it all connects, and then it just starts carpeting up like this, basically. Huge carpets. And then this stuff just clogs ditches, it clogs culverts, it clogs everything. So around the area, there's a lot of ditches where you just have huge clumps of canary grass that are like this. And like what I kind of talked about, how the roots, they kind of take advantage of all this dying grass, all this dying material, and they kind of just build up like this. This is a dead piece, but basically, they just trap sediment and they start choking out the water system, the drainage system. Like in this case, this channel was, I don't know, maybe for like from here to right here. So that's about 4 feet gone. That's about a meter of a difference we did just by pulling all this grass and all these roots out. So yeah, a little ramble right there. So the plan is when we come back here, maybe tomorrow or sometime later, we're gonna cut all this grass up. We're gonna try to, I guess, do the edging on this part of this little bank, and then see maybe if we can chop it up more, break it up more. And then hopefully with the same string trimmer, we can cut some of this up, and then hopefully we can edge this part of the creek too, because I think this thing is a lot bigger than it looks like. Well, no, it is a lot bigger than what it seems. Like over here, it seems like a little channel, but in reality, the creek is, I guess, another yard or meter away from where the water is actually flowing. All this right here is basically just still water that's being slowed down by all these roots, all these vines. I'm not sure what these vines are. And right here, you can kind of see the bank. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I got mushrooms here too. Look at that. Wild fungus. Wow, look at that. How much room between the actual little shore and then this. So there's a lot of work to do here. This side is a little harder because it's a lot dense, a lot more dense. But I think removing a few of these branches and then just cutting this up will help us get in there. And let's just kind of, oh, there's a spider. Play around here. Hopefully nothing bites me. Yeah, this can be cut up with the brush cutter. I can't really see the shore. Oh, in this case, look what's happening here. You have all these thick branches that are falling over, and then what's happening on top is that the leaves and other stuff are growing, covering up the surface, and it's basically making a layer where other plants and material can grow. So that's kind of like a false shore right there. Not sure what the right term for that is, but wow, there's a lot of work here. Guess this is kind of the other perspective, as you can see. Nice. Okay, well, this is the conclusion for this video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys liked the video, drop a like. If you liked the series, drop a like. If you have any recommendations, let me know. I'm always reading everybody's comments, so drop a comment. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good night. God bless. Bye.